The new Scooby-Doo Movies was released between 1972 and 1973 and lasted for 2 seasons and was created once again by Hanna-Barbera. Having most of the same cast, it also is a successor series to Scooby-Doo, Where Are You?, focusing this time on Scooby and the gang going around solving mysteries as they do, only this time they are accompanied by many celebrity cameos. Also, what makes the show different is instead of a 30-minute show, it is now increased to an hour length, and that is where my biggest problem with this show lies. I loved Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? That is just such a classic show, and I remember watching the new Scooby-Doo movies a lot as a kid. It would always air on Cartoon Network, and I really did enjoy it, but this time around, it really started to wane on me after a while, and it's definitely not a show that you should be binging several episodes at a time with, because it gets really tiring really fast. I mean, Scooby-Doo works perfectly well as a 30-minute show. It's not even 30 minutes, it's more like 22, 24 minutes. But it does not work at an hour length because most of these episodes could have really done a lot better if they were 20-some minutes long. They feel so stretched, and many of the episodes don't really deserve having that length. The best episodes are able to get away with this by really bringing in some rather interesting characters, some interesting gags, and a lot of heart to it. And that's what still makes the new Scooby-Doo movies work for me, is the characters are still just so likable and so fun. The comedy, for the most part, is pretty great. I mean, it's just still fun seeing Scooby-Doo and the gang solving mysteries, and it is really fun seeing them interact with celebrities like Sonny and Cher, the Addams Family, and just weird stuff like that. Batman and Robin. It's crazy fun, and it's really zany, and it makes me question how the world of Scooby-Doo works, but it is still, like, it's a fun concept, and when it's done right, it is done really well. However, sometimes the celebrity cameos are hit or miss. Some episodes are better than others. Some episodes can be rather bland and dull, or really, really exciting. My favorite episode is actually the Addams Family episode. I just find that one so fun as Scooby and the gang go throughout the Addams Family house and interact with so many different things from that series, and it's a lot of fun, and that's Scooby-Doo at its best for me. But also, there's other moments where I'm just like, I want this to be over. It becomes really dull after a while, and it doesn't help that its second season has some of the worst animation that I have seen from Hanna-Barbera. Hanna-Barbera is known for being cheap, very cheap animation, and the first series of Scooby-Doo, Where Are You?, was a very cheap show, but it still had this charm to it. It still looked decent enough, and it worked. And the first season of this show works pretty well, but the second season's animation, they really skimp out on it on a few places. There's some moments where some characters just don't look right, and it makes for hilarious watching, but it really does show the quality of the show at that point. They were really skimping out on some stuff, and didn't help that some of the episodes were just okay at best. However, I am still glad that I sat down and watched all these episodes. I had such a nostalgia trip going back to them, watching a bunch of my favorites, and some new ones that have become my favorites. I mean, I watched a lot of these episodes as a kid, but not all of them were available to me, and it was fun revisiting this era of Scooby-Doo. It's not perfect. It has a lot of flaws with it, but I do really like some of the celebrity cameos. Again, some of the jokes are really, really great, and it's just great seeing these characters together. A problem I would say with the show as well is the monsters in this series are not particularly memorable compared to Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Their designs aren't anything unique or interesting, and, I can't remember a single one of them, but it was fun nonetheless, but it was tiring after a while. So anyway, guys, with all that said, I'm going to give the new Scooby-Doo movies a 7 out of 10. It's pretty flawed. It's a lot of fun, though. I'm glad I watched it, and I can't wait to continue watching the rest of the Scooby-Doo shows down the line. I'm probably going to be taking a break from them for now, just because I have a lot of things going on, but this was a lot of fun. I'm glad I watched these, and there's some pretty fun episodes here. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching, and as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next review.